Hey, Bogey, how are you doing?
Good.
Just with all of the new additions to the roster this year, how do you feel like that might help you be a little bit more efficient, particularly when you have a guy like Zach, who's a little bigger on the wing, or Dyson, or whoever it is that you might be playing in a lineup with?
I think we have a pretty talented group, that is ready to play together, which is really important. Hardworking people as well, as far as I know and I heard. And I'm just looking forward to get to know the guys. We didn't have much time to spend together, but season is up there in almost less than a month, so we got time. Looking forward.
Bogey, how do you feel about being the oldest player on the roster? Kind of a new
Unbelievable.
role for you.
Unbelievable. I just talked about it with some friends, and it just turns out one day you're the oldest. So it is what it is. With that, the responsibility is there, bigger responsibility. So I think the experience with national team will help me because I think I was the oldest there too this summer. So it feels good. Nothing too bad about it. Can't run away from it.
Bogey, speaking of summer league play when you was over there for the Olympics, how do you feel? Like you was going crazy over there. Like, can we get some of that?
Yeah, man. Unbelievable experience, and I hope I can make another transition. I had last year, I came from the World Cup and I had a pretty good year with the team individually, and I'm looking forward to have a good team-oriented success this summer with coming off the Olympics. Great experience, of course. I'm just looking forward for the future, man. Nothing else.
To kind of piggyback off of that, I know the main goal is going to be the team success this year, but just curious, what would it mean to you if you were to win the Sixth Man of the Year award this season? What would it mean to you? Yeah, what would it mean to you to win the Sixth Man?
When? Last year?
No, this year. Like, what would it mean to you if you won the award this year?
I mean, if we don't make the playoffs or if we don't have team success, it doesn't mean anything, honestly. I have so many awards over there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one.
Hi, Bogey. So you mentioned, the Olympics and the World Cup last year. Can you describe how a healthier offseason with your strong Olympic performance benefits your conditioning and readiness to start the NBA season?
It helps a lot, especially, when you do something so many times, you get better at it. So to me, I believe more games, more high-level games you have, more experiences, high-level basketball you have in your career, it's better for you. And I really believe that national team, whenever I play for national team, it helps me get ready in shape and conditioning. And it's always easier to practice with your boys and practice with your guys than, individually.
Hi, Bogey. We saw you off-season supporting Atlanta United. I think you and Clint Capella was doing that duo effort. What was that experience like?
I actually had hoodie yesterday, ATL United. I got a new one. Thank you, ATL United. It's great. I think soccer is developing in States, and the stadiums are nice. It's great atmosphere. I think I didn't know. I was honestly surprised that they're singing here, they're cheering for their team, they're really following. I honestly thought it was another maybe game that there's just popcorn, hot dogs, and eating, but actually, fans cheering and they care about the game. So pretty good experience, and looking forward to follow them.
Hey, Bogey. So obviously Serbia made a lot of noise in the Olympics this year. Kind of talk about Serbia as a basketball country and what makes it so special.
Playing for Serbia, it's really a privilege, especially when you have that type of tradition behind, the basketball, the game, and the history as well. Especially, being the captain of the team, it's another responsibility and a privilege as well. you know, a lot of fans from Serbia and fans around the world, they wanted kind of Serbia to win, but I will not change that experience. You know, if you want, like they ask me if you can go back, would you like to win, and blah blah blah. I feel like that experience that I had with my team and the guys that I worked with the whole summer, even that we lost the semifinals but we won the bronze, you know, it's something that you can't repeat. I feel like it, and it's really every summer is special to play and represent the country that you like, and you know, it's just pure love for the game.
Hey, Bogey in the back row with the cameras here. In the back.
Okay.
Sorry to ask about a sad topic, but a Hawks legend, Dikembe Mutombo, passed away this morning. I'm not sure if you heard about that, but what were your interactions with him like during your time here in Atlanta, and just what have you observed about his legacy with the game and also, you know, with basketball globally?
First, my condolences to his family. He's definitely a legend, and he left the mark in NBA and global basketball for sure. He's the name, very known name, very respectful. Very sad news for everyone, you know. We will for sure miss the legend. I didn't get the chance to meet him, you know, briefly here, but very sad day.
Hey, Bogey. Last year you mentioned how you like the off seasons where you're playing competitively because it was the FIBA World Cup, but after that and then playing 79 games, 79 of 82, and then going into the Olympics, is there anything specifically that you found in your conditioning or like, you know, recovery routines that has kind of helped you stay healthy throughout that period?
You know what helped me? I started to realize like how good of the shooter I am, so I didn't have to spend so much time on the floor, and I spend more time in like weightlifting room, getting stronger, building like that type of different habits, you know, to have the strength when I walk on the court. I really believe in that 10,000 reps, and now when I was younger I didn't understand that, but when you do something 10,000 times, later on it's easier to pick up. So maybe when I was younger, when I was 25, I needed 4 or 5 weeks, maybe a month to catch up to my shooting form. Now I don't need maybe less than 2 weeks. So learning that is a process in a career, and that would help me stay off the court a little bit during the summertime and during the season, but be in a good shape and be in a good conditioning.
Hey, Bogey. Coach talked about you guys mentioning that you were playing defense over the Olympics, and he joked that he wanted you to bring that over here to the Hawks. I'm just curious how you hope to translate some of those skills that worked out for you in the Olympics over to the NBA.
I talked to the coach the other day, and I told him that even my coach from national team noticed that my defense got better. And I told him we really worked on it. At the beginning of the year, you could see where I was closing out on the guys. My hands were low always. You know, there's always room for improvement. So 2 years ago or a year and a half when Quinn came, first thing he told me like, hey, I want you to be a better defender. I want you to, you know, close out on the guys better, because there's a lot of room for your defense to improve. And since then, we didn't talk like except on the practices like about the details, but he was like always pushing me and always making me play better defense, and I was just doing that, you know. And year later or year and a half later, I feel like I got better. So again, 10,000 reps, I think, going backwards. So once you do that many times, it becomes a good habit. And yeah, thanks to coach for developing my game, really.
Hey, what's up, Bogey? Just out of curiosity, man, how did you feel when you found out the Hawks had the #1 pick in the draft?
I felt great. It's always a success, you know, that having a #1 pick of the draft it's one of the best talents currently you have in the world. So, and drafting Zach, you know, I've been watching a lot of European basketball. He wasn't playing highest level EuroLeague basketball, but he was playing high level game. and I feel like he can contribute right away. Hard-working guy, you know, and I'm happy we drafted Zach as #1 pick. Thank you, guys.